everyone, it's Cal.
Millie
from Cal's Craft. Millie's agreed to come on just to show you hers because you have got a finish. So she's done 2 finishes and I have done 1 of my buffies. Go on then, show her. Oh, I can have that now then.
Oh yeah, you can have that back.
So I can get that back. That's my cover minder I made that Millie nicked. Come and show her. Look at this, guys. She's finished it. She's done all the back stitching, everything. Is that gorgeous or is that gorgeous? So we decided we're going to frame it, aren't we? Because it is absolutely stunning. So that's what it looked like on there. And you put yours by the side. And as you can see, the colours are far more vibrant in person. And did you have any flosses, much floss left? Did you have plenty of floss?
Loads of floss left. So this is all the floss.
So she had plenty of each colour then?
Yeah.
So no chance of
running out at all.
So how did you find it?
Pretty easy actually. But the back stitching for the feathery bits was a bit tedious.
Was it a bit tedious?
Yeah, it got a bit annoying after a while because there's so much of
the back stitching.
But the blue back stitch was fine because there wasn't much of that.
So you enjoyed it?
Yeah.
So she's had 2 finishes and I'm still on my fox. So you've got to find another one through now, haven't we?
Yeah.
So you're back to me, just me on my own. Millie's legged it upstairs. Her and Jessie are playing Fortnite. So she said, can I go? I said, yes, go on then. So I am doing, can you remember what was in this one? I am still loving these guys. These little bendies from Bagsy Plus. I will try and put the photos from last week so you can see where I was to last week, and then you can see the progress I've made. This one, I'll put it like that, is from Apple Tree Cross Stitch. It was designed by Rebecca Spencer, and she very kindly gave this pattern free to anybody that wanted to do it. And it was on the Be Well Stitch group on Instagram that I found this. So I've finished off the white. Well, it's like a very light blue it is. And I've done the blue on there. So I've done a couple of 100 stitches or more on that one. So I'm really pleased. Now it says to leave the National NHS blank. But I don't know if I want to. I might do it in a thick white so it stands out. So I got some thicker white floss that's quite thick, more of a sort of embroidery sort of type. So I'm wondering whether to use that so the National Health Service dishes stand out on that. But this bit I've been going down at rows and I've been practicing stitching from the front. See, so instead of going in and out, because it's in my hand, because this one's not on a frame, is to stitch at the front. I mean, it's not, if I put it close, you can, it's not bad, you know, it's not, as long as you don't go, you know, with the old magnifying glass, have a look and see how neat it is. But it's good for my practice. I'm really chuffed with that. That's really coming. So I'll put that in there with that to one side. So that's the one whip that I've been doing. The other whip I've been doing is, which I am absolutely loving as well, I'm really enjoying my whips at the moment, is the long dog sampler. And it's crossword, but in whatever language that is, but that's what it means. And I think that's like a navy blue. And it's 237 stitches by 210 stitches, that one. And somebody kindly, as you remember, donated this to me. And this is how far I've got. So I went for the green, which is a 906 green. DMC number 1 this is. DMC number 906. And I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. And I think of deciding now that I am going to go for the variegated purple in there, but I just I've got to find whether I'm going to stay with the Oliver Twist one that I've got, or, you know, another one. So I'm just looking into that. But I've got plenty of time, because if you see, that looks a lot, doesn't it? And it is a lot of stitches. There are a lot of stitches, but it's only up in this top corner. So if you go 4 squares across there, and then you look at how much, and what is it, 3 squares down? So I've got to sort of about there, that corner in there to there. So I have got loads and loads to do, but I'm loving it. And it's on 50 by 50 easy grid 14 count Ada. That one's on. So I thought because of the design that I would try the easy grid, and I got to admit the easy grid on this is lovely, because the line goes right in between the two holes, so it's easy to count on this one. I found I was worried that the line would go one side or the other, then I'd have to remember, but it doesn't. So that is absolutely beautiful. And I did the edges, as you can see, very neat and tidy, not but I'm loving that. And I've got my specialized clips on the end, well, all I could find at the time, so I'm loving that. So I've done quite a few hundred stitches, I think about 400 stitches in that one or more. I roughly sort of know, but, and then, come here, I have been doing some more on my balloons. You can see more now, the other colour is coming in, because you can't really make out the white so much. If I do tip that, you can see this colour here, the lighter blue. And if I put something behind it, can you see it more like that? Oh, you can see it there better. So you can see the white here, and there is white down here that I did last week. So I've filled in the yellow here and the orange. I think that's about 250, 300 stitches again there. But probably if you think, oh, that's not a lot, but it is a lot for me. And that one should be, for anybody that's new, will eventually be that one. So I've just done that balloon, completed, and now I'm on that one. Yeah. It does look the opposite way round, but it's not. I don't know, why is it looking the opposite way round? Oh, there, you can see it better like that. See, but, oh, there, I can see it better. Why am I saying it looked the opposite way round? So yes, I'm really pleased with that. And as you remember, my own dyed fabric, which I'm really pleased. And this is, because I think I forgot to tell you last time, is designed by Susan Bates, and it is 188 stitches by 120 wide. And the drill area, or stitching area, whatever you want to call it, is 34.5 centimetres by 22 centimetres, which is 13.5 by 8 3/4. And you roughly, for inches, you add in 6 inches on top, 6 inches on the sides. You've got 3 inches either side. So I got a 50 by 50. So that would be more than enough. And then I cut it down to that. And that's a 14 count Ada as well, which we dyed with hair dye. So I am loving that. And then my final whip, over there, trying to think what pile to put it in, is I have actually done some on my Foxy. I've done about 150 stitches, can you see? So I've got that bit there to do on there, and I've done that bit there, I've won. See it? And this is a Bossy Threads one, and I am loving it. It's so cheeky, so I'm quite glad. There's a lot of confetti, and then poppies. And this is finished size 26 centimetres by 26 centimetres on a 14 count Zigzag Ada, and it's got printed speckled background. You can see all the little dots. But yeah, loving that one. So I've started to do a little bit, because it's so confetti. I do a bit, stop a bit, do a bit, stop a bit, do a bit, stop a bit, a lot on that one, because I'm not a confetti person. Not a confetti. Oh, I have got one more. The Stitch. For anybody that doesn't know, Stitch is on Facebook, and it's run by Em and Matt Fitzpatrick. And every week they drop a pattern. And this time, last year they did Golden Girls, and this year they're doing Bless His House with Hugh Laurie that played House. And that's how far I've got. Now, I can't remember if I told you, I told you last week I struggled like mad up here and down here with the long diagonals. I really, really did struggle. I did it, not perfectly, but I did it. I was nearly put off, but the girls, as I said, in Sips and Stitches kept me going, and I've done it. And then this week, it was just basically most of this border and a little bit in here. So I really enjoyed it this week, I got to admit. I think this week 5? Don't know. But you can still do it, because if you just go on Stitch Alone on Facebook, or Stitch Alone on Facebook, or Stitch put in, it'll bring it up, and then you just got to go on the free patterns for this on their files, and just go into the last week, which we think is week 5, and it's got all the pattern there for you to do what you want, or print out each other. And what they do is each week they grey out the ones that you've already done, and it's highlighted the ones that you need to do. So it's nice and easy. And for somebody like me that's a total beginner, never done long stitch, never done quarter stitches, never really done a back stitch, nothing, I'm enjoying this. Apart from last week I found hard, but I'm glad I persevered and done it, because I'm up the same. And then, oh, I have got something else to show you. Don't laugh though. One of their they were like little competitions every week, and you had to design a 20 by 20 square of what kept you going through this lockdown. I thought, I can't do that. I can hardly cross stitch. I ain't going to be able to design a little tiny weeny square and be able to put something in it. So the first week I was like, no, not doing it, can't do it, don't know how to do it, no idea how to do it. Then this week I thought, do you know what, let's have a go. Something simple to say that I've tried, you know, I've had a go. So I did my little square, and then I decided that I was going to write love on a heart, because I thought I absolutely love this community. Diamond painting, my colouring and my cross stitching community is what's kept me going. The love from all you lot out there has just been immense, and I can't thank you all enough. So I thought I'd do this in honour of you lot. Yeah, I thought it'd be easy. It wasn't. I frogged the V up here. I did the yellow. I thought, oh, you're on a roll here, Cal, you're on a roll. Got to the V. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we had big trouble with that. But I figured it out. And then I tried to do the heart and got a clue. So I just basically tried to make a heart shape with a bit of back stitching and hope for the best. But you can tell it's a heart. It's not a level heart, but it's a bit of a dodgy heart. But yeah, but I did it. So that's my completed 20 by 20 thing. Sorry, that was my phone. Guarantee somebody sends you a message. So that's that. So next week, my plans for next week is I'm going to carry on with the Stitch, because that drops tomorrow night, I think 11 p.m. my time. So it's about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't hold me to that, but I think that's the time. So that will drop tomorrow night, but I'll probably be in bed. So I'll pick it up Sunday, and then I will have a go at doing next week's pattern on that. So I'm going to do that. And I want to try and do a couple of 100 stitches in each whip. I'd like to finish the National Health. That's my plan for this week. I'd like to get that whip out of the way. So let me know what you thought about putting the thick white in there to let this stand out a bit. No plans at the moment to start anything new, but that might change, because I've got a few in my Amazon basket that I've sort of hinted to hubby. You know, birthday coming up next week, you know. If you have a look on Amazon, darling, you might get a few hints on there. But you're very good at hints, but we'll see. So we'll see. You may surprise me. But I did have a nice surprise in the post this morning. I had a frame. Now I've only put it together roughly because I have no idea which side these are supposed to go. I know you attach your fabric to that and then you turn it, don't you? But my friend Claire Phillips bought it for herself, didn't like it, said I'll send it to you, it's your birthday. Well, she didn't say that, she said I'll send it to you, and I said you can send it to me if it was my birthday, because she wouldn't accept any money. Do I look good in a frame? So Millie just slotted it together, but I'm not sure. I'll have to research where these fabric bits, whether they're supposed to be on the inside facing down, facing up, or whatever. So I've got to research that. So that's another thing I'll do this week. And then, guys, popped in the paper shop this morning. What did I find? The new copy of The World of Cross Stitch. So I thought, right, getting that. We are getting that. So let me get into it. Oh, it's a bit of wrinkly. Here's my muscles. Did you see my muscles flexing then? So it says, Summer Wishes, bring back fond memories of family days out with colourful seaside scenes. So that's the one that you've got in, and it's got the pattern and then all the colours. And that is by, does it say on there? It doesn't say on the back who it's by. They usually say who it's by. Oh, it does. Doreen Jones has designed that. Approximately 25 hours to do all that. Cross stitch, half cross stitch, back stitch, and advanced beginner. So I'd probably be able to do that one, but I quite like that. Sandy toes, salty kisses, lazy days, and summer wishes. I so wish we could go to the beach. So I really like that one. So that's your freebie pattern there. And then this is your cover. So this, ooh, a bit of a bend then. This is the August edition, issue 296, and it was $5.99. So we've got like Forever Bear, is it Forever Friends Bear on the front. We've got the second part. We had the Geisha Girl last week, so we've got Samurai Warrior, I presume. I don't know. Cushions, pan holder, jellyfish, is that? Some lettering, and the Mr. and Mrs. Mouse. So you've got some really nice stuff on there this time. So should we have a look? Should we? Should me and you have a look? So it's got the subscription order form, which you can order stuff off. There you are, if you want to have a quick stop and have a look on that. And as usual, they have the welcome pages and all what's in the magazine. So I'll just cover. So this week we've got the furry tales, because every week we've had a different one. We had Flossie in a fancy dress apron last time. So we've got that one, he's fishing. So this would be nice. You could do this as a bit of a sampler or something of mice, couldn't you? All the different, every week you get a different one. It'd be nice for a kid's bedroom, you know, doing block squares of each mouse. So you've had footballing, princess, magical unicorn, fancy dress. Hang on, if I cover up that, yeah. Pattern, hang on. That's the ones you've had before. Yeah. So you can carry on with them, which is really nice. And I actually might do some of those because there might be nice little projects to do. Then it tells you about your exclusive gift, the Sandy Toes one. And then we've got this was sketched by Deborah Jones in 1987. And they debuted on greeting cards the same year and won an instant hit. They had a special birthday in 2017, celebrating 30 years. So you have the Forever Friend with his vase of flowers, which is really nice. And they said this is an advanced beginner intermediate. Half cross, cross stitch, back stitch, and French knots. Didn't want to do a French knot, you could stick a bead in, couldn't you? I think that's what I do. I'm not very good at French knots, so I'd probably stick a bead in instead. Little seed bead. I think that would look just as good. So it tells you then a load of the colours, I don't know whether you want me to tell you how many colours are in these things or not. 14 count white Ada, and it's on a 42 by 36 centimetre piece that you would need. And if you bought the kit from then, £32. Then all about your letters and all the bits and pieces that you lot have been doing, which you know I never tell you because it gives you something to read if you get the magazine. Then we've got something to celebrate from Angela Poole. Every year is so important to my two children. They even count the quarter years of their ages. I want to capture a bit of that childhood joy of age celebration on these designs for adult cards. And there you go, 21, 80, 50, 65, 70, 30. So they're all the different ones. So if you wanted to make a special card for somebody out of cross stitch, you could do that. And the thing is, with these, you don't have to put that age. You could swap the ages over. So you could have like that as a 21. You could have that one as a, you could put 18 there, couldn't you? You don't have to use their numbers. You could put whatever you wanted. You could mix and match a little bit. And they've done that. They give you all the numbers from 1 to 0. So you could put whatever birthday number you wanted. And that's on, she's done it on 14 count as well, on a 20 by 20. Yeah, the design is 7 3/4 inches by 7 3/4 inches. So Best Buys. So if you want to know what the Best Buys are, you're going to have to buy the magazine. And then the next one is by Doreen Jones. She does a lot in here, I've noticed. A lot of her designs. And I do like them. This is Live Life in Full Bloom. Wait till you see this. So bloody cute. It's a hedgehog. Look at that hedgehog. Who doesn't like a hedgehog? Come on now. You can't tell me you don't like hedgehogs. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely stunning. And again, you could change out the colours of the flowers. Just if you don't particularly like the pinks that they've got there and the purples, you could change it to whatever you want, oranges and yellows. Oh, pet of the month, look. That's what we got, pet of the month this time. Isn't he or she gorgeous? Be a he or she, isn't it? And let's say here's a design by that Doreen Jones again. That is so cute, isn't it? I think that's one of her friend's dogs. But that is cute, and they give you the little pattern for that. And that's just on it's just 45 stitches high, 45 stitches wide. They've done it on a 28 count even weave or a 14 count, whichever you want. And that was stitched by Julianne Charles for her. Isn't that beautiful? I love the doggy ones. I think they had a sheepdog last week and I forgot to show it. So I do last month. Black and white sheepdog in last month and I forgot to show you, so I do apologise. There's just some advertising. Oh, right. There's another doggy one. So if you like your dogs, this one is designed by Jenny somebody. Does it say who? No, it just says Jenny. But look, can't tell you, look. How cute. Can I say? Oh, hang on, bring them down. Oh, look at his little eyes. For a little picture, that's really so much detail. It's only 30 high by 30 wide on a 28 count even weed or 14 count, whichever you would like. But his eyes are just like boom. Do you know what I mean? Got real character. So thank you. I might be doing that one as a little bee. Telling you something about techniques and friendly advice. So they give you a few tips which I will be reading, so I need all the tips that I can do. This one next is by Fiona Baker. I was inspired after a visit to an aquarium in Toronto. Their huge wall of jellyfish was so transfixing, I nearly missed my train. I love this gorgeous fabric from the Crafty Kitten too. Just ordered a bit of stuff from the Crafty Kitten. Very nice, good prices as well. Only a little bit, only about £20 worth of stuff. Nothing extravagant, just samplers, just to see whether I like it. And this is a beginner to an advanced beginner, and it's got is it blackwork you call it? In this one, I'm going to have to do this one because I'm dying to have a go at blackwork. Look at that! How gorgeous is that? Cross stitch, back stitch. That is something else, isn't it? I really like that a lot. Let me have a look how big the fabric is. What size fabric? It's 135 stitches by 135 stitches high and 92 wide. So we would need, the design area is 9 3/4 by 6.5. So that if you added 6 onto that, so 16 inches by 13 inches would give you enough of your 3 inches each side for your border. But if you wanted to be precise, maybe 13 by 9 3/4 or something like that. But I like that a lot. And if you wanted to buy the thread and the fabric, it would only cost you £12. So that might be an easy, if you didn't want to go out and buy it all yourself, you could do that, couldn't you? I like that. I like that a lot. Then we've got Fun at the Seaside. Again, some little dinky ones. I like that idea. I wouldn't have thought of putting it on a cup. That's quite novel, isn't it? That is. So you can do them on little tags, they've got them on, bags. And then they've got a pattern for each one. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, there's loads. Loads. Like, there's too many to count. They've got lighthouses, sand castles, different sizes, beach huts, people on the beach, hats, buckets and spades, washing, people in the sea, a donkey, camper vans, ice cream, you name it, they have got them here. And this again is by Doreen Jones. She's a very, very talented lady. They got ice cream cones, they even got a puffin. Oh my god, there's another page, look, with puffins on it. And one with Hello Sunshine, one with a beetle with a surfboard on it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, you could have some fun with this. You could have so much fun with this. You could do a real summer scene. You know, do some blocks and then put all these different pictures in it and make your own picture, your own summer one of all the things that you like out of this. God, you could have so much fun. So much fun. Then we've got a wedding one, which is by Lucy Heaton. That's cute. I mean, you do the frame and then change the names to whoever you want it to be. And this is from Fairy Tales. So if you're into something like that for a gift, you'd have to have plenty of warning that they were getting married, wouldn't you? Give you time. And she gives you all the letters and everything. Loads of this is the exclusive USA offer, so I'll give it to you guys because I know I've got a few of you in the USA. So if I do 13 issues for $49.99. Oh, hang on. There's the details, okay? For you lot over there. And then the alphabets this week are the daisy chains, which are, see there? The alphabets. So we got F-A-Y-E there. Faye. So we've got every letter of the alphabet designed in this daisy chain way. So that's quite pretty. So you could make do names for your kids' rooms or your rooms or whatever. So they've got every letter of the alphabet on that one. Then, what have we got next? Fabi's Masterclass. Discover new techniques every month with our resident stitching expert, Phoebe Riley. So this time you're doing cross stitch, back stitch, and you're going to learn woven picket stitch, whatever that is. So you're going to be doing a bit of So if I show you, so it's a bit more complicated. I think that's more like a, see here? Yeah, see that on that starfish? And then if I hide the pattern, she shows you there how you do it. That could be a bit out of my reach at the moment, but you lot out there I know are bloody super duper dabbers at cross stitching, so you'd find that a whiz. And there's not many colours. And then we have Jane Henderson, who shows you how to make pot handlers. Oh wow, advanced beginner, so that might be something to go on to for me. See them? They're quite a nice size as well, because the big huge chunky ones I find go all over the place. And that says cross stitch, fractional stitches and back stitch, and she puts all the panels, cuts all the panels down into the sizes. So she's done each panel with the cross stitching that you need. And if you wanted to buy it as a kit, it's £30. Does it tell you? Maximum stitch count is 20 high by 58 wide, and that's the maximum that you would do. So yeah, that might be quite a nice thing to do, project to do. That'd be quite a nice winter one, wouldn't it? You know, just sat in your chair plodding away on that, knowing that that's going to go to your pot. And then it says how to make the mini pot holders. So it goes, tells you once you've cut it all up. So it looks like you must have to have, what's it called? Insulating liner. Because otherwise you'd burn your bloody hand, wouldn't you? Then it says how you can get hold of your back issues. A few competitions if you want to enter. Now this is the one that I like. This is by Maria Diaz, is that how you say it? And she did the Japanese geisha girl. I want to say geezer. No, geisha girl last week, which Millie's taken a shine to. But Millie's now decided she isn't going to do it because it said it's intermediate. Stitcher needs to do it, and she doesn't think she's capable of doing it. She's more than capable, so she's going to have a look at what other bits of cross stitching in the Asian and Japanese culture there is out there, and she said she might do that. But I like this one. I really like this one. I don't know why, no idea why. I'm just really drawn to it. And it's called Way of the Warrior, and she's another talented stitcher. There's a lot of back stitching in and out. You can see, like you can see on his hair and down here, so there is a lot of stitching involved, which I might probably find a bit difficult. It's got fractionals, half cross stitches, back stitches, beads. But you never know. So I got the magazine, so when I feel a bit more confident I might be able to do it. You never know. Then we've got your take a breaks, so you can sit down with a cup of coffee after. There's a page ends. And that Japanese one would have to be on a 17 by 15 size inches wide material, so not too big but big enough. Then we've got some adverts for different places to shop at. Then next month in the world of cross stitch. Oh wow, I like this dream catcher there. But if you're into boating, or what's that? Oh, it's like allotment sort of type thing, isn't it? Where you go grow your vegetables and things. And then on the back, look at that striking horsey there. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I didn't notice the horn. It's a unicorn, look, even better. That'd be stunning, wouldn't it? Look at the eyes. This is why I'm always drawn to animals. If it looks going to look good, it's the eye. The eyes look good. You know, the rest of it's going to be look. And then you've got fluffy tail cards down there. And some, are they bookmarks? Oh no, they're rulers. You can make your own rulers. So that's what's coming up next month, which looks really nice. And it says you can also get the World of Cross Stitch digital edition of your favourite mag. Excuse me. So hold that up. You can see Kindle, Google or Apple Store. And it tells you there, if you go onto them, you can buy the digital version of them. And again, you've got the Heritage Crafts is always on the back, and nearly all the magazines I've bought have always got these on the back. So yeah, what do you think? So if you like what I showed you, you might want to go out and buy it. If not, you don't like it, you think, oh, I've saved myself $5.99. That's why I do it. So you don't have to. If you like what's in it and you think it's worth the $5.99, you can go out and buy it. And if you look at it and think that's bloody naff, I don't like any of that, you've saved yourself some money. But there is a couple in there I really want to do. I'm really desperate to have a go at black work. I'll probably regret saying that, and it'll probably go pants and everything will go to pieces, but I don't care. I'm going to give it a go. So that's the end of the flip through. Hope you liked it. Hope you like seeing my whips and my floss tube. I can't remember what floss tube was. It 18? Did I say in the beginning? Probably not. You know me, bit lapsy daisy, but hey ho. So I'm going to say thanks ever so much for joining me for Flosstube. I really, really appreciate it. We love having you over here. As I say, leave your comments down below about the National Health thing if you like, or any other comments, or if you just want to chat, just leave it down below or contact me. My contact details are down below. If you want to stay around and you haven't subscribed, you might fancy pressing the subscribe button or pressing the notification button to let you know when I go live or when I upload a video. But most importantly, thank you ever so much again for being here. Take care, look after yourselves and stay safe, mostly important. And I'll speak to you all next time. Bye for now.